I'm an accountant by birth. I may not want to explain that, but I'm an accountant by birth. I learned I have 30 minutes. Man, I will go or maybe 30 minutes. I maybe so even now, 1 + 1 2. I will able to go. But before, I'm on protocols established before, so I would not want to stand on that protocol. I establish chairman. How are you developing yourself? How are you developing yourself? Because there so many factors. There machines, human beings, and human beings were the most important factor. Now everywhere you go, even when you talk about factor of production, fundamental elementary economics of human beings, if you go to machine, Anam, human beings, just like people are complaining, and they may be people in our school. Biko, we are talking about today. Now, Bido, I was fortunate. When I mean fortunate, I was fortunate to be a member. You might be asking, what is fortunate about it? But I can tell you, a lot of things are fortunate about it. Because no one in a forum to either contribute to your training, to either contribute to your well-being. The day will result to Amarachi, right? Yes, I wept because I went scholarship na primary 6. Niru Anyam like this. Somebody bought the scholarship. Niru Anyam. Yes, I had scholarship after primary 6. Somebody go here Niru Anyam. Yes. Mana here and now, Amarachi got. Even the admission on with the Nayunis, some Anamites were part and parcel of it getting through, even though no merit today. More than 400 yes, trust me on that. More than 400 the scholarship, the results, the slots, and you can't even do anything because you don't have rights to do anything. So, to God be the glory on that. So today, I will some element. Child, please, our politicians take note since they've decided to turn the country upside down. But I trust me on this too. Somebody asked, what is the number of persons that we need to turn the society around? The answer is 1 person. Like Christ did. Like P2B did to the political landscape in the last election. Yes, P2B turned the political landscape around. Trust me on that. I'm not a politician, so I'm speaking the truth. So please, whenever we are developing to our parents, if your boy child is there, please endeavor to encourage him to go. 1, to be able to remold you from your wild nature, which every man has come to life with. Acquaint you with what we have in the society that will make you a better person. Then you will now learn skills. There is a club in, I think it's Croatia, for those of us who follow football. All their players, go and check. They are not just footballers. 10 out of 11, I think they are medical doctors. Somebody should verify that. Go and verify. They have their skills. In their country, no matter what certificate you've got, you must have a skill. I have a cousin, name withheld. He's a graduate. Today, he's not interested in your red collar job. Yes, no, it's red here in Nigeria, where people go to work, earn salary just for transport fare. Come back, tell their wife stories, family breaks, children turn apart. That is how bad it is. So please, skill development is very, very important. We are an agrarian community. What we have, we don't know. We don't need to build surface ponds. Am I right? Yes. We don't need surface ponds. What we need is just dig the ponds, input your fingerlings there, make your money. And all our people that used to go to Ogun State to go and buy fingerlings and fish ponds will now be coming to Anam. I did a paper on integrated agriculture and value chain last year. Yes. On how we can help our society. You will not find out that even the local government will start earning revenue from there. Yes, they will earn revenue from there. Jobs will come from there because the skills in that fishery, animal husbandry will now come from there. So we need that skill to be able to survive in life. If you are waiting to graduate from the university and go to a commissioner's office and get job, I'm just being blunt, so that you prepare your mind. Unless there is a change in this country, our politicians, unless they repent, if they don't repent with this, please, you need your skill development. We have a lot of areas. Do you know you can also make more money, much more than a Yahoo guy or a Yahoo Plus from your Android phones? Yes, the answer is yes. You can make much more money in dollars from your Android phone without committing crime. That is the truth. All you need is just to know. Which after now, the plan is there to actually reach out to you guys on what you will want to know. Yes, you must go to university so that your wild nature will be stripped off you, so that you can conform to the society. But you need a skill. You need a skill. If you are a organizer, you do it well, like the Chinese. If you are a farmer, you do that like the Canadians, the Americans, and you make your money happily, and you are alive. Because what we have today in Nigeria is not life. I'm sorry to say that. A professor, he bagged a professional degree, no car, but an assistant manager in the bank, once he's promoted, he gets a car. Go to NNPC and all that. So it's not that. We should help ourselves. The government has not finished. Government should provide accommodation for teachers in Anambra West. It's only where they have failed that we are now coming in. The age grades are coming in. My age grade did theirs. Your age grade did theirs to help the coppers. Because whether we like it or not, we must help the coppers. I served in one island at Oshushe. I tell you, because of the inconvenience, I went there the first time, did what I did there. I find it difficult to go back there because of the KU and all that. And there must be inclusive policy, including the mentors and the mentees, including the professors and the students, the teachers and the students, those in universities and those in colleges of education. Look at our environment. Our colleges of education are going into extinction. You've not noticed. Even the one at Wafori College of Education, they are struggling to change it to Federal University of Education. And I ask, why? Because every institution has its purpose. It's unfortunate you go to polytechnics, you see where somebody is saying I'm doing mass communication. What are you mass communicating in a polytechnic, in a monotechnic? You should go there and do those technical things and come out. Otherwise, you go to where they write paper from morning till night in the university and you come out. It's as simple as that. So these policies must be balanced. Our government must take notes. Policies should not be based on sentiment. Our students, are we being distracted? If you are there, say hello. These policies are for you and for me. Government should make this so that we can have balance human capital development. That is the only way we can have that. These policies must be integrative. It must be integrative. That is, it must bring everybody in the ecosystem so that we will not have disjointed policies that we are always having, and that is why we are not making progress yet. Please, let's take note of that. Mentorship and role models. Here, even if I don't say any other thing, here I will have to speak on that. We've talked about skills training and vocational programs, like the government of Anambra State is doing today, even though the policy is okay, but the implementation is faulty. Yes, if you're a government official, take this back to them, that the implementation is what? Faulty. Yes, the implementation is faulty. What they do is at the end of the day, they pay you, take your money, put in your pocket, eat it, and you are not productive. There must be a way of tracking achievements. Without tracking achievements, you have not done anything. Without tracking achievements, you have not done anything. So these skill training and vocational programs, like the state is doing, we applaud them on that, but there must be tracking to be sure that everything has worked according to plans. That is the only way we can have value for our money. Value for our money. Because the money is my money and your own money. So we must have value for that. Mentorship and role models. When I was making my introductory speech, I said that I have always looked up to him without him knowing. Why? Because he lives, behaves the way I want. That is the truth. Okay? So mentorship is very, very important in anything you do. If you don't look up to anybody, you end up being nobody. Because even Christ was looking up to his Father. Am I correct? Apostle, are you here? Am I correct? Yes. So please, mentorship is very, very important. We must mentor you. We must mentor you. Don't think anybody is too small. Don't think anybody is too small or too big to mentor you. No. Sometimes I reach out to people. I ask them, please, how can I do this? Please, how can I do this? Please, how can I do that? They will tell you what you need to do and how you need to do it. President Eya, are you here? Immediately after this, I also suggest, although it will be my recommendations, yes, we have to have their list. We have to have their list. Then have a list of our mentors. People will think that they can mentor these children. We have ladies, women who have attained certain heights in life. No matter what they do, some of them are traders. A trader can mentor you in trade. Yes, a lecturer can mentor you in his field. A vulcanizer can mentor you in his own field. A driver, far distance driver, can mentor you in his field. Yes. At a point, I paid somebody who was to teach me cyber security. He's in Abuja. I never knew him before. I met him online. I talked. Today, we talk one-on-one. He taught me cyber security. What am I doing with cyber security? You may ask. I need it. So that when you want to hack my system, I will now know that you are about doing that. Because sometimes our brothers who have taken to Ovegolu will be the one giving you those cramps. You will not click, and your brother will be stealing your money without you knowing. So you need cyber security. You need farming. You need somebody to mentor you in farming, and you must be available. Without that, that house will collapse. So that is the truth. Then you must have a role model. In Anam, I have role models. Whether we like it or not, the males and the females, I have role models. And I look up to them. So going forward, you the students, If you call any of us to, sir, please, I'm so person, I was in your area for summit, I want you to make, when we have qualified men and women who are carrying their files. That is why I have disabused your mind that waiting for red-collar jobs to survive in 5 years' time, you will not have that privilege. So you need to develop your skill today. If you're a lady and you are in school reading accountancy, reading microbiology, you must learn one or two other arts skill. Maybe braiding, maybe making wigs, maybe polishing nails, laying foundation, and other Mary stuff. You know them now, Abi? You know them now? You must learn them. So that when these economic opportunities come, because what sense does it even make to send a child to school and after 5 years the child comes out, go to NYSC, survive the terror of the Boko Haram, survive unknown, I didn't say gunmen, unknown here in the south, and after the service the child does not have a job. The child does not have a job. We must create these opportunities. And how can we create these opportunities? By ourselves. When you have these skills. For instance, the guy that taught me cybersecurity was on his own. And I approached him. I paid him 120,000 naira for 60 days. That is the way other persons are also paying him around the world. So we must have these skills to be able to survive, because there are those economic opportunities, so that when they present themselves, you'll be available. Okay? So that is that. Then access to information and technology. Almost all of us have it here. The environment might not really support a 21st century development competitiveness. If you are not developed today, if you don't develop your skills today by going to school, what you are doing is right by going to school, but you must add skills to them. That is the only way. I remember, and I quote, Nelson Mandela Madiba of South Africa. He said the best thing to give to a community, to a nation, is education. It is that only that education that can emancipate our wild nature to become what we want our society to be. Because education is not just 1 + 1, 2. Then our duties are there, the knowledge, what we are sharing with you today, the social capital, the relationship you have. Please don't say that the commissioner is not reachable. We have a commissioner for local government and chieftaincy. He's reachable. I was in his office in the past. I saw our brothers there. They allowed me to see him. They gave me audience. I discussed with him. You can do that as well if you have any issue. That is the social capital. You relate, interact with people. Interact. My phone number is everywhere. If you go to my my Facebook account, you see it. Go to the Telegram, you see it. I don't hide my phone number. It's always there, and it is one. So go there, get it. Get our doctors and professors, our apostles, other persons. Call them, please be my mentor. Mentor me. The person can now lead you through. Emotional capital is also there. How do you exercise your emotions? Is it once you see that things are going wrong, you begin to nag socially? That is not what we want. Then, priority areas, what we need to do, we have to improve the rate of returns of human capital development. What is this rate of returns? Please, when our children are done from the universities, let us give them jobs. Local government chairman. Am I correct? They need job. Let us make space for them. In a certain institution in this state, if you go there, the people you will see there, are mostly eager people. You can suggest the university yourself. Why? Because the governor then was bringing in everybody from their community to that school. Every office you go, you must see one person from that community. Please, whether it is favoritism or anything, please let us also practice it. It will help us to energize people. Then, no, I want the priority area, please. Then vocational education and training must be there. A long life learning, please, you must learn these things yourself. Don't say, I am just a university student, and you go there, read, come out and take certificates. At the end of the day, you might not be able to get anything. Conclusion. Breaking socio-economic and cultural bounds in human capital development. What we are doing today, the education skills, our mental health, the bridging the economic disparities while respecting our cultural diversity is of enormous benefits when it comes to human capital development. Once we are able to do this, we would have developed so that anywhere you go, our communities will be echoing, will have indelible mark in the eardrums of those who hear Anam. Once you hear Anam, you say yes. Oh, one day Professor Onya. Oh, one day Commissioner Onya. Oh, one day Commissioner Onya. But you guys must give us job. If you give us job, we'll add it to our skills and we'll become big. By doing that, we would have solved our problems. Thank you for listening.